You've got to register to be able to write anything on the internet with the government, pre-approve it with them. Banning websites extrajudicially in Australia. They say we're taking the Chinese model. Bill Gates, head of Microsoft, says he likes what China's doing, doesn't have a problem with it, helped design the system for him. He's now running the NSA takeover system. They are really coming after our Second Amendment. Now, the hate crime law passed. That federalizes local police, creates special thought police commissars to track what people are saying. The MIAC Homeland Security reports say gun owners, conservatives, libertarians, returning veterans, that we're the real target of Homeland Security. Provocateurs are out at every Tea Party, sound cannons at G20. I mean, they are really coming after us.
And this is actually going on in other countries as well. I mean, in my new book, there's an example of a woman in Britain who wrote a letter to her city council expressing her displeasure that a gay pride parade was going to be going through her neighborhood, and 2 police officers showed up at her house and threatened to arrest her. There's a guy in Canada that put out an ad in the newspaper quoting some Bible verses, and he was actually fined. He had to pay 4 people who complained $1,500 each because they felt that it incited hatred.
And they're now calling in Europe and in the United States to make it illegal to deny man-made climate change. I mean, they're openly announcing it.
Well, Google recently revealed a blogger's name. This woman had a blog about the New York social scene, and she called one particular supermodel a skank. You know, not exactly the worst word in the world. And this woman sued Google, and they revealed the woman blogger's name, and now she's being sued for millions of dollars for defamation for calling this woman a name that you hear on the playground every day at school.
But, I mean, I think, I don't know the actual street definition or urban definition of skank, but doesn't that just mean like somebody who dresses scantily like a slut?
I think so. I mean, it's not one of the, 7 dirty words that's not allowed on television. It's certainly not a popular word, but it's not very, defaming, I think. But
I don't even know about that case, but, I mean, more and more we see this happening. I remember 6 years ago I interviewed Robin Page, BBC TV host of One Man and His Dog. He just goes to different small towns and eats their food and drinks their beer, and he walks around with a TV camera. And he was at a rural affairs meeting where they're shutting down hunting and other community events, and he said, look, we, the rural people, deserve the same rights as Muslims and homosexuals, and they arrested him saying the word homosexual was hateful.
Well, you were mentioning earlier about the Pentagon paying bloggers and doing fake news, and that's just, as many people know, an extension of the original Operation Mockingbird program, which was exposed in the 70s in a congressional hearing, where back then they were paying $250 million to high-level reporters and editors in every major form of media. Adjusted for inflation, that's $1 billion a year they were paying. And as you know, many of your listeners may know, there's a Pentagon white paper that was floating around where not only were they talking about buying off the bloggers, but they were talking about actually hacking prominent blogs and then changing the blog so that, in a sense, they would just hack Infowars.com and then change the wording in some of the stories.
We already have that happening. People take our stories and then change the article, and they take my show and edit it together. And, I mean, there's definite... They tried to have COINTELPRO firebomb Brave New Books, reportedly, connected to the Palestinian that was murdered, and to setting up the people at the RNC in Minnesota, the same group here in Austin.
We all know that the Berkey water purification systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 4 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey water systems. The revolutionary Berkey Light systems include a set of self-sterilizing and re-cleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels, and removes harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light system today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $209, and the Berkey Guy will include 3 Sport Berkey water bottles and ship everything to you free of charge. That's right, 3 Sport Berkey water bottles and free shipping, an $87 value, yours free, but only for a limited time. Just call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653 now to order. That's 1-877-886-3653, or order online now at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
one major world crisis away from having a totalitarian type of system.
The main event is the wholesale destruction of the world economy.
The push for every nation on the globe to identify and number all of its citizens.
Friends, I hope that you will order Shadow Government from Infowars.com. We also have some specials where you can get some of our other films half price when you order Shadow Government. A new level in production quality and in information. It exposes how a cashless society, surveillance, beast grid of total control is being put into place. This film needs to be seen. Everybody needs to get it. So order yours today. Show it to your friends, your family, your church, your neighbors, your boss, your employees. Shadow Government, ladies and gentlemen. Get your copy at Infowars.com today. Shadow Government. It gives Big Brother a black eye. Available at Infowars.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139.
Did you know that the dollar has lost 10% of its value against other currencies in the last 90 days? Ever think about how inflation will change your life, your savings, your retirement plans? Remember inflation in Zimbabwe, Argentina, the Weimar Republic? Let's put this another way. Who cares if your investments go up 10%, but you lose 40% of your purchasing power? Gold still buys the same amount of stuff it always did. Gold does not require trust in a third party. You can possess it in your hand. You can take it with you. Gold is real money. Gold is honest money. My name is Daniel Larson from Midas Resources. To find out how you can protect your savings and roll over your IRA funds into precious metal accounts, call me at 800-686-2237, extension 134. That's 800-686-2237, extension 134. 800-686-2237, extension 134.
Healthy Hearts Club presents Heart and Body Extract. Supports clean, clear arteries, healthy blood pressure levels, healthy circulation and blood flow, regular heart rate and beat. What if you could avoid heart attacks? What if you could avoid emergency room visits? What if you could avoid surgery? How? With this Heart and Body Extract. 100% organic. No negative side effects. Guaranteed to work or your money back. Call now. 866-295-5305. 866-295-5305. Or order online at heartandbody.com. Take the high road to a long and healthy life. 866-295-5305 or heartandbody.com.
The hateful things, and it'll help to legislate, the things that people say that they disagree with, against the government and the Bilderberg Group, and just a signature and a birth date. It'll be fun. No phone number. Sounds like a good thing. In today's new world order, we don't need these idiots, disagreeing with the president. Oh, you got to sign it too.
I don't disagree.
So you read this? You're okay with that?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks. Repeal the First Amendment. Stop hate speech and negative speech. Just a signature would be good.
What is it for? What's hate speech?
Well, it's hate speech when you say hateful and mean things. We're CAFTA.org. It's just to support the repeal of the First Amendment. Beautiful day. Hi.
Hi.
Signature. In today's society, we don't need... who are the people to say that they don't agree with the president anymore, know? And he knows what's best. So
all right.
Figured best thing...
We'll play some more before Mark leaves us, but looking at these two young women with this toddler, they have no idea the type of bondage that they're bringing their family into, and they just hear, we're going to be nice, we're going to ban mean people saying mean things, we're going to get rid of the First Amendment, and they're there signing it, and they mean well. I'm sure that they're really nice people. They just have no conception of what it is to live in a free country, Mark.
And again, even if some of these people knew what was going on or knew what the First Amendment or sort of felt coerced into it, what does that say about society when they don't have enough of a backbone to stand up for what's right and will just allow themselves to be talked into something that's completely 180 degrees from their own beliefs because they're intimidated? And it's not like I'm meeting them in some dark alley somewhere, so they're going to just sign it and say, oh, yes, I agree, so that they can get away from me. This is on a public street, on a beach, outside of a shopping mall. These people have no backbone, no brains. And you know what I'm hoping with this is that people that will see this video that is going viral that perhaps don't know much about the First Amendment or freedom of speech or anything will then find the rabbit hole. And that's what I try to do with my work is I touch on a wide variety of issues that people can grasp onto, and then that will lead them down the rabbit hole so that they can find out what it is that's going on. They can find the bigger issues. I criticize these pop culture icons, and I've been somewhat successful getting into these celebrity gossip columns, making criticisms about certain things that celebrities are doing. I believe the criticisms.